The Cloud Collector. In a quiet village, where the clouds never stayed for long, lived a curious little girl named Neela. Neela loved looking at the sky and asking big questions for such a small girl. Every day after school, she would lie on the grass, stare up and wonder, why do clouds float away? What if I could keep one, just for a day? One afternoon, after reading a book about weather and building strange inventions in her room, Neela had an idea. She would build a cloud catcher. It wasn't easy. It took umbrellas, empty jars, colorful string, and a very long fishing net. But by nightfall, it was ready. She climbed up to the roof quietly, careful not to wake her parents, and held her breath. She threw the net high into the sky, and to her amazement it caught something. A soft, glowing cloud gently floated down into her arms. It felt like cool cotton candy and smelled faintly like rain. Neela giggled with joy. Gotcha! Back in her room, she placed the cloud carefully inside a big glass jar. At first, the cloud was happy. It changed colors, made gentle music, and bounced around like a fluffy pet. Neela named it Cloudy, but after a few hours, something changed. Cloudy started shrinking. Its colors faded. The music stopped. "What's wrong, Cloudy?" Neela asked, her voice filled with worry. "I miss the sky," the cloud whispered softly. "I need the wind, the stars, the other clouds." Neela looked at her little friend and realized something very important. "I took you away from your home," she said. "I'm sorry." She knew she had to help Cloudy return to the sky, so she gathered balloons, cloth and ropes, and with Cloudy's help, built a hot air balloon powered by warm air and puffs of cloud. The next morning, just before sunrise, Neela and Cloudy soared into the sky. They traveled over forests, mountains, and oceans. Cloudy grew brighter the higher they went. "I can feel my friends," he said happily. Finally, they reached a place unlike anything Neela had ever seen, the Cloud Kingdom. There were floating castles made of mist, rainbows that sang, and clouds that danced in the wind. A giant white cloud with a deep, gentle voice spoke. "Welcome, Neela. You have brought one of our own back home." "I just wanted to understand," she replied. "I never meant to hurt him." The Cloud Queen floated beside her. "Understanding is the first step to kindness. You have a curious heart, Neela, and now you're our friend too." Neela spent some time in the kingdom, learning how clouds form rain, how thunder sings, and how lightning dances. But soon it was time to go home. Cloudy gave her a soft hug. "Thank you," he said. She returned to her village in the hot air balloon, heart full of joy. That evening she sat by her window writing in her journal. Sometimes, to truly understand something, you have to let it go. As she closed the book, a small puff of cloud floated to her window and gave her a little wink before drifting back into the sky. From that day on, the clouds in her village always stayed just a little longer, as if they were saying hello to a very special friends.